Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ambersharniece, and in today's video, I am going to be showing you my weekly keto meal prep. A lot of you guys have requested this video, and I am here to go ahead and finally give it to you. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off with my keto breakfast. So I'm meal prepping for about 4 days, and I'm going to make a nice keto breakfast. I'm going to do turkey, bacon, eggs, keto pancakes, and I'll have a little avocado on the side as well as some eggs. So we're going to go ahead and get started with making the actual keto pancakes. So I am using my blender because with these particular flours, these things are thick and it's really hard to stir it up by hand. So I just normally, throw this stuff into the blender and get it started. I'm going to start off with some MCT oil. This is a really good fat booster, so I love to use this whenever I'm cooking or making a dish. Down below, I have listed the ingredients that I used in making the keto pancakes. As you can see, I'm adding some eggs into the mixture as well. We're also going to add some cream cheese to the pancakes, and we're just going to put a scoop of that in there. And once we put a scoop of the cream cheese in, we're going to also add a scoop of butter. Now, I know you guys have noticed that I'm pretty much not measuring anything. I kind of don't measure anything when I cook. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll probably do it the first time that I'm making a particular dish, but after that, I'm just throwing stuff in there. So unfortunately, I don't have exact measurements down in the description box below, but yeah, they're in there. And I'm just right now putting in my coconut flour and my almond flour. I like to use both because the coconut is a little bit more gritty and the almond kind of smooths it out a little bit, and it gives me the pancake consistency that I want. And I'm also putting a little bit of milk in there to give it some moisture, so that way it will actually, stir up in the blender. And a few dashes of cinnamon. I just love cinnamon. And I'm just going to throw that on to the blender, and we're going to get started with cooking our bacon. So I'm doing turkey bacon. Normally I'll do just regular bacon, but I just really wanted some turkey bacon. Really odd. Never really want that. So I'm doing turkey bacon, and I'm going to allow that to cook. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my pancakes. So I'm just pouring the mixture into the pan and allowing it to cook. This is the finished product. So I did cook my eggs off camera. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to cook eggs. My pancakes are not burnt. I promise you guys, it just look like that. They cook really fast. And also I have my avocado on the side. I'll probably only do like half of the avocado with a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, so now we're moving on to the snacks that I like to eat. Now, if you may have noticed, I did skip the lunch portion. The only reason why I skip the lunch portion is because I like to normally do a first salad if I'm hungry enough for lunch. And of course, I don't want to make a salad like on a meal prep and it be all whizzled up, by the time I'm ready to eat it. But I'm taking pistachios, sugar-free chocolate chips, and also some walnuts. I'm going to eat the pistachios by themselves, do like a little handful of those. And then I'm also going to do the chocolate chips and walnuts in a mixture. This is really good, and I find it that if you add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of whipped cream to the mixture, it tastes like ice cream with like chocolate chips and nuts in it. It's really good. So that's a good sweet fix for your keto. Now we're moving on to dinner. We're going to do really simple dinner. You guys know I love this dinner. I've made this before on my channel. I promise this isn't the only thing that I eat on keto, but I really love it. So I'm doing green beans, steaks, and I'm going to add some Parmesan sauce. So I'm going to go in with some MCT oil. Like I said, it's a great fat booster. And to season my green beans, I'm just going to go in with some beef cubes by Weiler's. I put about 4 of those inside my green beans. Then I'm going to go in with some black pepper. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm just going to stir that up. Now, I did put a small amount of water in the bottom of my pot, and then I'm just going to put the lid on top of it and allow it to steam itself out. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do to the green beans. Notice I didn't put any salt because the seasonings are pretty good, so they don't really need any salt in it. Now I'm going to take my steaks. As you can see, they're raw steaks here, no seasoning, no anything. This is what I'm seasoning my steaks with: just a small portion of salt, a small portion of pepper. I'm also taking the parsley, garlic powder, and Chicago steak seasoning by Weber, and I'm going to use that as well. And as you can see here, I've come back and they're fully seasoned and they're ready to go into the pan. Just gonna put a little coating of olive oil in the pan, and I have some mushrooms here, so I'm gonna add some of the mushrooms to it. Not really a huge fan of mushrooms, but when they're like sauteed and they're with the meat and stuff, you can't really taste them, but it's gonna help me feel a bit more full, so I put that in there. Put a little lime juice on the mushrooms, so that's what I'm doing here now. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that garlic powder on it as well. As y'all can see, I like garlic powder. I'm now gonna go in with some butter just so we can get that nice and simmered down a little bit. And then once I do that, we're gonna go ahead and add the steaks to the mixture, and we're gonna allow that to cook on the stove. Notice I don't have any cook times or anything. This is not about recipes, you guys, because like I said, if I don't measure the cook time either. So I'm so sorry. If you want to get like particular cook times and stuff, definitely look those recipes up on the internet. I'm pretty sure they're out there to know how to cook a steak, green beans, and also to make the Parmesan sauce. But I will give you the ingredients that is used to make the Parmesan sauce as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and plate some of the steak and some of the mushrooms. These are the containers that I use. I did not mention them. These are from Amazon. They came in a 21 pack, and I believe they were under like $15, if that. I'll definitely link these particular bowls down below so that you guys can see. Now for the Parmesan sauce, let's go ahead and do this. So I only had a little bit of heavy whipped cream left, and that's usually what I use to make it. So I didn't get a chance to make a lot of Parmesan sauce, but it was enough. I'm gonna go in with actual minced garlic this time, black pepper. Also gonna go ahead and put a little bit of parsley in this as well, and a little bit of salt. Of course, gotta add some more butter because, you know, I'm a butter girl, and butter is great on keto. And now I'm adding the actual Parmesan cheese to the sauce. And it's pretty much all you have to do. The sauce is absolutely amazing. I love it. And so I'm just pouring that onto my steaks and mushrooms. That's pretty much it. So as you guys can see, this is what we have, what we've come out with. Got my breakfast, got my snacks, got my dinner. Like I said, for lunch, I'll probably just do a salad if I'm hungry enough for it. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you found this video really, really helpful, on my channel, if you're on a desktop or laptop, you should find a button that says applause. If you would please click that button and help support my channel by sending a donation over, I'd truly appreciate it. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.